a new era of football performance training. It's where toughness meets tactics, physicality meets performance, and determination meets domination. It's the things the outsiders don't see, the naysayers can't comprehend, where your team's results are made. So what separates your team from all the others? What's your team doing different? How are you training? The difference between a good team and a great team is the countless hours spent working on your craft. Talent wins games, but teamwork wins championships. Your off-season begins now. Parisi Football Team Training. Are you ready for a new era?
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Drew Gibbs at Ramapo High School. He's been here for over 15 years now, or at 15 years, and he's won over 125 games and 5 state championships. He's a master of the spread offense. He's done a phenomenal job inspiring his players, motivating his players, giving his players the resources and the inspiration to succeed in life. And Coach, we've had such a great relationship over the last 15 plus years, having Parisi come down here. What are some of the things that you've experienced? I know you've experienced about 5 different coaches over that time.
Absolutely.
What's been, from your experience, the benefits of this type of program?
Right. It's one of the great things about the program is our guys are going to hear a different voice in the summer. If they had to hear my voice, we're a 4-day-a-week program all summer. If I'm on them 4 days a week for 6 weeks before the season ever begins, that's a little rough. So we like the fact that it's a different voice. And over 15 years, the science of speed training has evolved a little bit, and I've gotten to see that from trainer to trainer. One of the most important things I think, though, is what kind of attitude and energy that trainer brings to the table. And we've had a number of different guys, and they've all had their own different twist. But when that guy is a motivator, when that guy is able to get our kids excited, we make great progress in the summer. And that to me is the number one thing, is I need a guy that can help build team in the summer, not just deliver the science.
That's great. I mean, you said some things there that I think are so important for our coaches to hear. The energy. I mean, you've had different coaches over the years. I know there was a couple years you took some time off and you did it yourself internally. Talk to us about, and I know you're a science guy. I mean, you're a phys ed guy. You're not only in it, you're into it, and you run the weight room. And we've been talking science for the last hour here.
Absolutely.
It's been great. I mean, you're so far advanced of any coach I know with the level of knowledge that you have in terms of strength training, conditioning, speed work. But talk to us, how important is it for that guy to be inspirational, motivational, the delivery of the content? How important compared to the science? I mean, you said some things before. I was like, wow, Coach, you got to share that.
Right. And hey, the science is important. I'm an expert in football, but the guys from Parisi School, they're an expert in speed training. And that's why one of the reasons we bring them in. But if that guy can't deliver the content in a way that motivates our kids, that gets our kids excited to work hard, then we don't get the benefit we need out of the summer program. Yeah. In fact, it's almost to the point where I'll settle for less science and less, ability to run faster if I can get a guy who comes out and brings the energy for those kids. Yeah. So it's we're fortunate that for the most part every trainer we've had has that ability to bring the energy as well as bring the science, and that's why it's been such a great relationship.
It's interesting. I mean, this is a school that has produced numerous Division I prospects, NFL prospects. Chris Hogan, who just signed with the Patriots, is a product of Coach here. Chris Sims came through this high school. So this is a high school that has serious athletes that have come and gone into not only Division I college, but NFL. And you're talking about the science is important, but that delivery of science is actually more important. So what a great thing to hear in terms of our coaches to understand, coming from you, who's running a very successful program, working with high-level kids, big time, 5 state championships, 125 victories in 15 years. I mean, you're well respected. I mean, the master of the spread offense. Right. And how many clinics do you speak at a year?
Right.
Coaches clinics?
We'll do 4 or 5 a year.
Yeah, you'll speak at and coach other coaches in football.
Right. And important things. Kids don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Yep. Developing that relationship with the players is so important, and especially when you're a speed training guy doing team training out here in 90-degree weather in the middle of the summer. If you can't bring the juice, you're going to lose those kids, and that's what's made the difference.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Coach. You've been so gracious and willing to have us out here, and you produce such great teams. We're super excited for this year. Best of luck, and we look forward to many more.
Absolutely. We'll do it again.
All right. Thank you.
Good.
It's not just what you do, it's how you do it. Our program is designed to enhance specific skill sets needed to perform at the highest level. Acceleration, top speed, power, and changing direction. While mechanical breakdown and refinement of technique is the first step to performance gains, proper programming and the testing of one's toughness is quick to follow. Athletes will be challenged, their resolve tested. Our program is not for the faint of heart. Team attitude, team unity, team training. Step up to the challenge.
No matter the sport, every youth, club, or high school coach understands the importance of team training during the regular season. But there are only so many hours available. You're focused on practicing core skills specific to your sport. That's why off-season training is so important. It's the time for your team to build camaraderie, respect, trust, leadership, and commitment among players. To develop crucial injury prevention and speed development skills you don't have time for during the regular season. And that's where Parisi comes in. We specialize in helping athletes increase speed, strength, conditioning, confidence, and toughness. In fact, the Parisi program was originally developed for team training. It's been a part of our DNA since we began over 20 years ago. We've worked as a speed consultant for a host of professional and collegiate teams, and helped countless high school teams prepare for and win league, county, state, and national championships. And we can help you too with a free 90-minute Parisi Speed and Agility Clinic. So what's that? It's a tightly focused clinic tailored to the sport of your choice, where we'll help lay the groundwork to develop a successfully proven system based on your off-season and in-season needs and current training regimen, hosted at your facility or ours. Our clinic isn't necessarily designed to replace your current program, but to incorporate an enhanced methodology to maximize your athlete's performance for their particular sport. We are talking about the Parisi Method 4, or PM4, which incorporates 4 essential elements. Number 1, our active dynamic warm-up primes the athlete for training and competitions, while enhancing joint stability, mobility, and dynamic flexibility. This warm-up also has been shown by science to minimize the risk of injury and maximize performance. Number 2, movement skill training. Learn the most effective techniques that teach proper deceleration and center of gravity management, the secret to quickness, acceleration, change of direction, and maximum speed sprinting. Number 3, strength and power development, and how to become stronger in relation to body weight. This is the foundation to being explosive off the ground. Number 4, total conditioning. Improve your athlete's conditioning and toughness for optimal power and endurance. This will keep your athlete's maximum effort high through the end of the game. As a coach, you're always looking to help your players achieve their greatest potential. Developing and perfecting fundamental athletic skills are what makes exceptional players and championship teams. That's why off-season and in-season training is an increasingly important part of most athletic programs. Parisi wants to help you get there. Since it's free, there's no risk and everything to gain. So join Parisi for this game-changing opportunity.